Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Not another one of these creep creepypastas that had poorly drawn screenshots. Oh, let's get to this. Hello, David here, a Microsoft Windows fan. If you thought my encounters with Windows codenames Hoover, VeggieTales, Bobcat, Colorado, and Sunflower with others were enough. This one was way scarier, and it was in beta. It was in its beta stage. I used to work at the Microsoft Archives, an underground facility dedicated to preserving old and unreleased Microsoft Windows systems and code names. It was an incredibly fascinating job, surrounded by the decades worth of technological history. The archives held the secrets of forgotten operating systems, prototypes, and abandoned projects. One day, while cleaning out of a dusty corner of the archives, I stumbled upon a hidden treasure. There, amidst the clutter, sat an old HP Tower computer, complete with a mouse, keyboard, speakers, and a bulky CRT monitor. Seemed untouched by time, waiting patiently to be discovered. Next to the computer, a CD case caught my attention. Curiosity piqued. I reached for it and noticed a note attached to the computer that warned, to those who are reading this, please don't install it. It will cause trouble. My mind raced with excitement and curiosity. What could be so troublesome? Why would such a warning be left behind? My fascination outweighed any concerns, so I made the decision to take the computer home with me. Dusting it off, I connected the tower and the monitor, feeling a thrill run through me as I pressed the power button. To my surprise and delight, the ancient machine roared to life, displaying the iconic Windows Me startup screen. Memories of my childhood flooded back as I recalled the early days of personal computing. With the familiar sight before me, I couldn't resist the temptation to insert the CD with the aging optical drive, disregarding the note's ominous warning. The installation process began swiftly, signifying this old operating system that was eager to reclaim its place in the digital realm. As the progress bar filled, I reminisced about a meeting with the Microsoft team during which they shared a non-released commercial. The ad showcased a mischievous blue boy sporting a bow tie, a dark blue shirt, matching pants, and unruly hair. Spoke enthusiastically about Windows Me, proclaiming it as the future for computer users. Wait a minute. Oh god, this looks poorly drawn. Why does it look like it was drawn using like Paint 3D or Microsoft Paint or Anyway. It took me to the login screen before restarting itself. The computer made the Windows Me startup. Windows Me would not use the Windows 2000 startups. I think you used the Windows 98 one in its beta stages. Took me to the desktop and I could see things were different, such as the start button missing the Windows icon. I assumed because it was never finished. And why does the boot screen have distributed by HP? HP does not collaborate with Microsoft to make Windows operating systems, does it? Huh? Oh god, this internet homepage is also terrible. I clicked on the internet icon. It took me to a homepage with the weather being displayed. I looked at on the button on the bottom and saw more buttons which would give me ideas, have games, give news, a chat, and more. I decided to go to the YouTube website. But to my surprise, however, the YouTube website had a damaged play button. There was only one video, and the title had 3 question marks. It was uploaded by 666. Scared, I hesitantly clicked on it, hoping it was some twisted kind of joke so I could get back to work. It wasn't a joke, though. By the way, those eyes are creepy. I went to the video, and oh dear God, I was scared by what I was looking at. It was Garfield, the one from Windows 3D. He had no eyes. He just had that big, unnerving, grin. I became confused on if I had somehow broke the video, but before I could click the exit button on the top of the page, the Garfield screeched in a very loud way, and as if it was designed to break my ears. After that scream, Garfield spoke in his normal voice, but the voice was low-pitched.
You thought I was gone after that one fool installed the patches to Windows 3D?
He asked me, as if I knew about it. I tried to say something, but he spoke again, his voice getting more demonic. He said,
Nope, I can never be Vanquish. I had a fake clone of me to take the force, and now that I'm on your computer, you'll stay with me.
Then, for a few minutes, static started to fill the CRT.
Forever.
The Garfield figure laughed in a demonic way, which ended the video on him slowly fading. Shocked by what occurred, I clicked on the new tab. However, I jumped a little bit, since the new tab had the same Garfield picture in the video, but they had eyes looking right at me, and they all said in unison,
No escape.
I was so scared I decided to call my friend Mark, who also used to work in Microsoft, about the weird system. My friend said he would be there soon. When he arrived on time a few minutes later, he turned on the computer, but me and my friend jumped at the horrific boot screen that you would see. Instead of the usual white Windows logo inside the square, my friend noticed the background was red. The same Garfield from the video appeared in the square, and the beta version text was in a blood font. I gasped as Mark knew things were gonna look worse on the desktop. Indeed, it was. Mark jumped at what was on the desktop. It was the Garfield from the new tab. And it looked like it was looking at me. My friend Mark also gasped at the looks at the icons. The recycle bin had a decapitated head in its place. The LOL Instant Messenger's mascot had an eye, and it was red, as well as the triangle logo. The internet logo also had an eye that looked straight at us. Mark soon turned to me with what appeared to be a disc and said, "I think the system has a virus and Microsoft didn't know." He got out his phone and called a few friends at Microsoft, asking about it. None of them knew about it, and he hung up as he turned to me once again and said in a more firm voice, "We need to get this virus off. I have the USB." I got the USB and it had a Norton antivirus in it. I put the USB in and saw the Norton popped up here, and I clicked remove virus. And me and Mark looked at each other and we saw the operating system uninstall, and Garfield spoke to us.
You have done it! You've destroyed me! I will come!
Before he could finish, he vanished with a loud screech from my PC. When I turned it on, my PC was dead thanks to the virus. Mark sighed and decided to take the computer back to Microsoft, and now thanks to it, I'm too scared to talk about it right now.